ladies and gentlemen, Sprainandis here, and today I'm just gonna be doing a chill video. So it's just gonna be another chill style video where I'm just talking and such. While I guess like a gameplay of Halo Infinite is happening, along with the scene. So yeah, so far I mean, you know, I guess these spy I guess maybe with this show video, I mean, these spy ever, I guess, talk about video games and such. I mean, I could discuss, with stuff that is stuff that is happening with my life and such. And, I'm not trying to say that, that nothing bad is happening in my life. No, it's basically just talk about some, just some good stuff, just some good things and such. And that kind of like good things though being where such as where I'm basically almost done with the spring semester. Yeah, I'm almost done with the spring semester. Considering that April, is like the last, is like the last month for a spring semester of college. Yeah, I'm almost done with it really though. I mean, one of my classes is done, but the other is like I have like three things left I gotta do. And yeah, like this semester, which is a spring semester that's about to be over, I guess within several days is yeah, it's basically gonna be yeah, I mean, I'm basically like taking two classes though. I mean, not three or four, but like only two because last semester was like last semester like I basically like took I would say about like three classes. I think yeah, three classes, but the problem being is the fact that I, that all I mean that I like work piling up during like the last semester to the point where it's like yeah I managed to like complete things. I managed to complete every single assignment, but but I'd be completing them like on time or early or late, due to the work pile up, which was a living hell. Like it was like a living hell basically, and I guess it's like a living hell for for all students in general. Like when it comes to college, where it's like where I guess we're at a certain point, yeah, that's when the work starts piling up. Like it gets very intense, and and it gets very, like it gets annoying. But other than that, I mean, I managed to pull it off either way though. But I mean, I only passed like one class, but I failed like two others, so that was like, a oof right there. So yeah, hence why I'm decided like yeah, like this semester, just only doing two classes. Yeah, just doing two classes. And I did pass one of my classes though. Like one of my classes, like I'm done. I mean, I finished everything, so I got a good grade of a C basically. So I got like a C basically. My other class, I mean, I got three things I gotta do, which is like just only like two homework assignments that I gotta do, and the final exam. But you know, don't worry about it. I mean, I'm basically just gonna be like, I'm not worried about anything really, and like I'm just taking my time, just studying, and then like by the time I finish studying, I'm about to like do the homework, and once I finish doing the homework, then I guess I turn it in and such. I turned it in and such. Basically though, I managed to get good grades so far because if I ever end up failing one of my classes, I mean, I would be undergoing probation. Like I would actually be undergoing probation, and it's like no, like I do not want to like undergo probation where I have to like where I cannot do any college work for about a year. And I mean, just imagine that, like, you just fail a class, and all of a sudden, like, you get into a probation. You get into a probation, you basically have to wait another year to, like, without doing anything at all, without doing anything at all. And by the time that year comes, and yeah, then you're back to doing, you're back to doing schoolwork. Yeah, that right there to me is like a big no right there, and I mean a big no right there. So I managed to like, I managed to like, know, at least, you know, like work and study hard, you know, for, you know, to at least earn a good grade. And I use like other like, you know, sources and such like help me, you know, understand, you know, what I need to, you know, to like finish up an assignment, you know, like, you know, basically like to help me, you know, to help me, you know, do this and that. You know, basically just to help me like solve, you know, like solve like, you know, like an assignment, like to solve it, you know, solve the problem, and then and I finish it and manage to turn things in time. I mean early or I mean early or in a deadline, but I mean it could be, but I mostly turn things early. But this semester to me like really feels more laid back. Like it feels more laid back. Cause to be honest though, I mean, like I mean I thought maybe the semester like yeah, like I mean I thought I was gonna be having to do like a lot of things, but so far I mean, it's not like I'm saying that I do like a little things. No, like I do. Like I did plenty of things. Like I did plenty of things in both classes that I'm taking. Well, at least about to be finished taking. I mean, I did finish one of my. I mean, I did say that I finished one of my classes and I got a good grade on it, which is a C. The other, which that I'm taking, is I have an A. I have an A so far. I gotta keep that A by finishing up the last two homework and do the final exam. But yeah, it's just I mean, I mean, I'm like like one of my classes that I got a C on, like I mean, I thought I was gonna fail on it. Like I thought I was gonna fail on it, the moment I got a D, but all of a sudden, like I mean, I made a good recovery. I made a good recovery to the point where I actually managed to get a C on the class. And I was so happy and overjoyed, and even my parents are also happy and overjoyed, because I do not want to get a probation which will result in me like I just do not want to get a probation where I have to like wait another year. I mean, though granted, I mean, yeah, I mean there's still time. There's still time and such. I mean, I got like, like I mean, I'm a young guy, so it's like, it's not like I'm an old dude or something like that. No, like I'm a young guy. Like I'm a young adult man, so it's like, you know, I mean, I have like many years ahead of me, basically. I have many years ahead of me, and whenever I make mistakes, I learn from it. Whatever I fail on, I learn from it, and and whenever I learn from my mistakes and my failures, I accomplish, I accomplish, to do successful things. Like I look at the failing grade. I look at the failing grade and I'm like, yeah, I fucked up right there. I really fucked up right there. But but with learning from it, I just looked up like, I looked up the internet for, to see, how do I solve this, or how do I, or what do I need to do, and once I do that and I apply it to the work, to the studies and all that, then everything had went, pretty smooth. Like everything went pretty solid to the point where I end up getting a passing grade. Like when it comes to assignments and such, it's pretty good. So yeah, even if yeah, and despite me having like three things left to do for the other class, I mean, I can tell that yeah, once I get things done, I'll have like a good grade, and I'll be able to like attend the summer semester where I'm just gonna be doing like only one class, and that's about it. I mean, only one class, and yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna be doing. And somebody tells me that yeah, that like me doing only one class, and I mean only one class in summer semester would probably be it would probably be more laid back as well. And if you may be thinking like, wait a minute, you're taking two classes on spring semester, and only one on summer? Well, yeah, because I mean, I'm almost done. Like, I'm about to get my associate's degree. I'm about to get my associate's degree though, but I do plan on getting a bachelor's degree. And in order for me to get a bachelor's degree, like, I have to take like a few classes, and me and my family got things planned out with with what semester I'm gonna be taking these classes. Basically like which semester is proper for me to for me to do these classes. And once I do these classes with my family and such, and we manage to finish and we manage to pass them, then then I'll be able to like I'll be eligible to like attend the university and get myself a bachelor's degree. Yeah, it's it's pretty good right there. To like to do things for to do schoolwork, like to get a career, like to learn and get diplomas and get a career. It's basically what I'm working for. I mean, again, I mean, basically, there's like, there's like years ahead of me, to prepare myself. But I am working on it, and and getting things done. But also like, despite me taking like a summer semester where I'm only taking one class, and I predict that maybe, that it's gonna be like the semester is just gonna feel more laid back. Yeah, it's gonna feel more laid back, which is, I mean, I guess kind of a bit boring, but then again, maybe it's kind of needed. Maybe this whole laid back stuff is kind of needed because when you really think about it, though, like if you've been like, if you've been overworked when it comes to doing schoolwork, it just kind of make I mean, it just kind of makes sense that yeah, like like I guess maybe let loose while at the same time, while at the same time learning, you know. I mean that right there for me just just feels good about it just feels good about like at least maybe having a few classes left that I gotta take, and it just feels a bit laid back. I mean, though sometimes it could get a bit boring. I did mention before that it could get a bit like maybe yeah before maybe like a little while like maybe like a few sentences ago like it just feels a bit boring. It just feels a bit boring. But even so, with summer, I mean, I kind of do want to like I want to see if I could like at least do things with in summer, like in summer, like maybe maybe like swim laps on a pool. Yeah, I like to work out, hence why I exercise on a gym, frequently. Frequently, like all the time. Like, though there are moments where I do take, I guess maybe like a day or two or three a break from exercising. But most of the time, like most of the days, like I end up like exercising to build muscle, and I like to build, and exercising is pretty good. And I remember like swimming, like a bunch of laps on a swimming pool. So maybe I should like do the same thing. Once I head to the pool, like I'm just gonna be swimming, swimming laps. And after I finish swimming laps, and I guess I'm just gonna go and sit on a jacuzzi, and I guess just relax on a jacuzzi for a while. And yeah, yeah, and just to be clear, like the swimming pool and even the jacuzzi is, and even the gym as well. It's a public place, like next to like to where my neighborhood is. Like I basically live in a private neighborhood. So like I live in a private neighborhood is where I'm at. Hence why hence why that there's like that there's like that there's like a gym and even a swimming pool and a jacuzzi as well. On that on the neighborhood where I'm at and such. But despite swimming though, like I think fishing and even like I think fishing on a pier or on a beach, in fact even riding waves on a board, body surfing on waves on a beach would probably be good. Those are like the things that I want to do like for this summer, for this summer with my family, you know, for my family and, and even do other stuff with friends as well. Though maybe I could go to the beach with friends, but then again, my car is not that big, so I think it's probably better. I think it's probably better just to like go to the beach with only with family instead. Yeah, family and fishing too. But yeah, I'm actually quite happy that that I earned a good grades. Like I was worried that I was gonna fail on one of my classes. I was actually worried. Like I was actually worried, but my commitment and my time, you know, and effort to, to at least, like get my assignments done, and earning a good grade has resulted in me, having a overall a good total grade, for the final score, of that semester. And I'm really happy about that. Like I'm actually really happy about that. But yeah, I can't wait till summer season, summer season happens so that I can, so that I guess I could, just enjoy, just enjoy, swimming and even riding waves on a beach and even fishing. But but obviously I'm gonna be busy. Like obviously I'm gonna be busy, summer. Like obviously I'm gonna be busy doing like, doing a class, doing a class on summer. But either way, either way though, like it's all good from there. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's it for me rambling, rambling on about my life and such. But for life and such, and I mean, there will indeed be some more, chill style videos. I mean, whether it could be me talking about like video games or movies or other things, or maybe, or maybe stuff that is like, or maybe stuff that's like, going on with my life. You know, I'm actually, I'm like, I'm down to talk more about all that stuff with videos like these. But yeah, enjoy the little gameplay that's left, and that's gonna be for today's video. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I'll be seeing you guys next video.